One of the things that we really started to discover as we began working with the network was that although these were really kind of different organisations who worked in different ways and had different focuses in very different and diverse communities around the city, they were facing quite a common set of challenges often. So that might include, the fact that they were working in isolation. There was a lot of strain maybe on the team and the capacity, but actually a lot of the work that we were trying to deliver was very similar, so there was potentially a lot that we could kind of learn from each other. Other challenges include just a real kind of scarcity of funding, especially in the current context. One that we obviously focused on in the Working Better Together report was the challenges of partnership working specifically. In the kind of Edinburgh cultural context, having a network really creates a lot of opportunities for us as individual hubs and also as a network. There's the opportunity for peer support and solidarity, for sharing resources, for shared learning and skills, which we've done through the workshops that we've been putting on. And we're really excited about how these opportunities can grow as we take the network forward into the future.
So the Hubs network has been doing a range of activities for the last 12 months. We've been meeting on a monthly basis, online, but also meeting in each other's different hubs, both to have a bit of a tour and also to be running workshops where hub representatives have been sharing skills amongst themselves. So the very first workshop we had was a fail-space workshop. Myself and Johnny Gailey from Out the Blueprint are Failspace Champions, which is an initiative run by Queen Margaret University and Leeds University to encourage the cultural sector to talk more openly and honestly about failure. This is really useful because it allows you to think about evaluation and the future at the very start of projects, and that's something that we thought was really useful to bring to the network at the very start of our work together this year.
We're here at Art Space, which is Lyra's venue. So today we've had all the hubs come together for our network meeting, exchanging kind of where we're at, what we've been up to. And then in the afternoon we did a bit of a workshop session around co-commissioning and collaborating with children and young people. We talked a little bit about what Lyra's approach to co-commissioning is, how we work with the young people to recruit artists and to choose the projects that they want to work on. And then in the second part of the workshop, we looked at what the kind of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and challenges are of working in that way with children and young people, and how to get their voices at the forefront, at the heart of what you're doing, and facilitating that in a meaningful way that works for the young people, artists and everybody that's involved. And just prepare them for what the process is going to be like, essentially.
Today's session has been part of a series of workshops that have been led by different members of the Hubs network. And for us, it was really important to share our work establishing an archive for Craigmillar. We're pretty sure all the organisations will have archives or collections that could be of great value to their organisation and communities. And what we really wanted to share was not just the process of putting this together, but all the different opportunities that archives have to engage communities and to learn from them, not just from the past, but also what you can do in the future and what a unique and quite innovative way it is to sort of consult and interact with the people that you work with.
Today's workshop is kind of like the closure of the last 12 months of activities. It's a chance for us to take a moment to reflect about what's gone in the past and what has gone well with the project, and also to have a bit of a visioning exercise about what happens going forward into the future.
So today in the workshop, I think the thing that was most helpful for us was really following that journey of where we've come from, why we started out with this project and how we can take it forward. We're so lucky to live in a city where we have such a kind of diverse array of community creative organisations that are really striving to make that difference.
I think we got quite far down the road working together to look at the problems we face, but more importantly, to find solutions and to find collaboration that we can be doing across the city in communities that really are in a desperate state. with the cost of living, with the continuation of poverty, the unevenness in our communities, and the way that that's reflected in the whole of society, including art, culture, and places for people to have a good time as well as use their talents or expand their talents.